I'm Toby and this is Sea Life. Welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going to be making these turkey mini meatloaves, and I'm going to put in some panko breadcrumbs. I'm going to put in a cup of panko breadcrumbs and a little bit of milk. The milk it's supposed to be 1/2 cup of skim milk, but I don't use skim milk, so I'm going to put 1/2 cup of whole milk. Here we go. Okay. There we go. And I'm sauteing my onions over here until they get golden. And that's the first steps in this meatloaf recipe. So I'm going to try to do it just exactly how they say, except for preheating the oven, because I never preheat my oven. Because usually I'm using Pampered Chef or glass. So, occasionally and cook over medium heat for about 5 minutes until they're kind of golden looking. I have got here something different. I've got sweet potato leaves instead of spinach, and a person that I watch on YouTube all the time suggested this, and it's Stacy of Doug and Stacy, and she said that the sweet potatoes have vitamin K in them, all sorts of good vitamins for you, and they taste like spinach when you saute them. So who knew? So I'm going to give it a try. My sweet potato leaves in salt water, and I just rinsed them off and threw them right in with my onions.
Let's get the camera lens. Okay.
And I didn't have a lot of sweet potato leaves because I have only just started growing sweet potatoes. But I took what was out of my garden, and I always enjoy using what's in my garden. Okay, nice and golden brown. And
So she added her onions and her spinach, which she's using sweet potato leaves.
Yeah. Now then we're going to start putting our turkey in.
So it's 1.5 pounds, and that was 1/2 pound.
Yeah. And I need to get the garbage out of here. Turkey.
Put in more turkey burger. So now she has 1.5 pounds in the bowl.
Yep. So now, then you're going to get your salt, which is going to be 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Where is my teaspoon? There we go. Yep, that's it. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Woo!
That was pretty good.
Well, we got a little more than 1/2 teaspoon in there. Okay. 1/8 teaspoon pepper. Actually 1/4. 1/4 teaspoon pepper. And I don't know, it looks to me like it could use a little more. 1/4 teaspoon pepper. And where's my? Now it has said to use some ground nutmeg. Yeah, but what I'm using is going to be pumpkin pie spice, because that's what I had on hand. And pumpkin pie spice just happens to have nutmeg in it. And you're supposed to use 1/8 teaspoon. This teaspoon measure only goes up is 1/4, so 1/8, 1/2 of 1/4. So that's what I did, just fill it halfway. And here we go. Now I said this is going to be, you know, of course I'm sure I've got very nice clean hands. And we're going to start, oh, you know what I forgot is the Parmesan. Uh-oh, I'm going to have to wash my hands and go get the Parmesan. I said 2 tablespoons finely grounded Parmesan. Well, I just happen to have some pretty well grounded up Parmesan right here. 1, 2 tablespoons. And now we're going to mix this all together and make little mini, we're going to grease this pan and make little mini loaves. And this is going to be so good, I'll bet you.
Looks
Well,
delicious already.
I made one meatloaf, or I already mixed up a meatloaf. For those of us that don't do vegetables, and we do have some of those in our family, but you may be able to relate. Anyway, we're going to just mix it up really, really good, and then start making the little meatloaves. Okay, I guess I should, as I'm reading this recipe, I think 1/2 of this mixture was supposed to be sprinkled over the top, and I've done mixed it in. Well, but what I'm going to do is just sprinkle some more Parmesan on top. And we're just dropping these little these little sections of this into this little loaf pan, this little mini meatloaf pan. And that way I'll be just perfect sizes for everyone. Actually, I may have more left over than I need to. Okay, we're going to cook those about 40 minutes. I had set it to 40 and it's already at 39. But anyway, we're going to cook those about 40 minutes. I'm doing mine on convect, so they may be done a little bit earlier. But 40 minutes is what the recipe says. Okay, here's my confession. I'm not always the best at following the instructions when I'm reading right out off the recipe. So please do check out the description at the bottom. And I promise you, I'll put a description or I'll put a link in the description that you can follow. And you may be a whole lot better at following all the instructions than I am. I noticed I had left out an egg, and yeah, that may be pretty crucial, but we'll find out. Anyway, I put it in at 350 for about
40 minutes.
40 minutes.
375.
375 for 40 minutes, and I think that'll pretty much do it. Thank you all so much for watching and for bearing with me. And you know how things go. So you guys keep in mind that we really would love it if you would subscribe and come along with us on our journeys.
I know we'll love this meal. She does such a great job at cooking.